there, welcome to another Kids Cook at Home. I'm Jess, your registered dietitian. It's April, and in April we celebrate Earth Day. And on Earth Day, we think about how important the earth is and how we should take care of it. But have you ever thought about how your food can impact the earth? Well, we're gonna dig into that a little bit today as we go through our no-bake recipes for spring. But first, let's get started with washing our hands. Our first recipe is apple chips with dip. So to get started, we have our apples here that we're gonna wash under running water. Now that our apples are washed, you can set them aside to dry and work on our yogurt dip. So I have plain yogurt here, and speaking of yogurt, yogurt's made from milk from dairy farms. And dairy farmers take a lot of pride in taking care of their animals and their land to help keep the earth healthy for you and me. So, first things first, we've got our 1 cup of yogurt. I'm gonna keep my spatula for stirring. And then I have a teaspoon of cinnamon. And a tablespoon of maple syrup. Go ahead and give that a good stir until everything's combined. Then you can set your yogurt dip aside and work on your apples. So let's get started with our apples. I'm only gonna cut 2 right now for our dip, and I'm going to save 1 for later. So using our claw grip with our fingers away, you can go ahead and cut to the side of the core, all the way around, all 4 sides. And you can lay this last one flat, cut right through, and throw away your core. Now I have my chunks that I can put flat side down and cut into slices. Still keeping fingers away. You have little apple chips, just like that. You can move on and do your second apple as well now. And here they are, all plated up. You can have your apple in your dip, and it's the perfect snack to have on hand. Next is the fruit pizza, which is a super easy, simple snack recipe. So, we have our berries to top, and you can use any fruit that you want. Anything you really like, colorful, fun, whatever you want. But we always wash our produce to start with. So, I like to use a colander for berries because it gets them nice and clean without too much mess. We can wash all of them at once. So we're just gonna go ahead and dump them all in. About that much of those. And now we'd go and wash them under running water. Go ahead and set those aside while we get the base of our pizza ready. We have our whole wheat tortilla. So go ahead and pull one of those out. And place it on whatever surface you want. And we're using sun butter today, but you can always use peanut butter. You could even use a berry yogurt if you wanted to mix it up. But today it's all about the sun butter. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and scoop some out and spread it on my tortilla. So this is essentially like the sauce of our pizza. We call this sun butter because it's made out of sunflower seeds, which is a fun fact. Okay, now that our sun butter is on our tortilla, it's the fun part where you get to put on your berries like we have here, or your favorite fruit that you have on hand, and you just get to create your own pizza. Once you feel like your masterpiece is complete, you can go ahead and cut it. You can have an adult help you, or you can have an adult do it with a knife or a pizza cutter. I have my pizza cutter here. So you can go ahead and cut it into pieces. And your fruit pizza is ready to eat. This is a really great one to just have each of the ingredients on hand. So you can have your favorite fruit on hand, have your sun butter or peanut butter, and your tortillas, and it's a really quick and easy one to put together. Our third and final recipe today is a Fiesta Cracker Dip. So we have our bell peppers, cream cheese, and taco seasoning. To start off, let's take our bell peppers and wash them under running water. Now I like to use one of each color because it makes the dip a little more fun, but if there's a color you prefer, go ahead and just use that one. We use half a pepper, half of each pepper for this. So using our claw grip, keeping fingers away, slice one side off and another, and that's half. So you can set the other side away for another recipe, or maybe you'll even make this one again. Now to dice these peppers into little squares, you take one of your halves of a pepper, quarter, and you cut it into strips, still keeping our fingers away. And then you take those strips and you cut them into squares. I like to set them aside in a separate bowl so that it's easy to mix together with our dip in a few minutes here. Here are all of our diced colorful peppers in the bowl. Next, we're gonna put together our dip. So I have a little bit bigger bowl here. And my cream cheese, I already softened in the microwave. You can leave it out for about 30 minutes to soften, or you can put it in the microwave like I did here. So that goes into our bowl. And then I also have a tablespoon of Mrs. Dash taco seasoning. We choose Mrs. Dash's taco seasoning because it doesn't have any salt in it, which is huge. Us dietitians love foods that are lower in sodium. So go ahead and put that in there. And finally, our peppers. Here comes the best part. You get to stir, stir, stir till it's all well combined. Use those muscles and get everything stirred in there until your peppers are evenly coated in cream cheese and your spices are all mixed in. If you like a little bit more spice, you can add more taco seasoning or even a little bit of chili pepper, but I would recommend trying it first with the 1 tablespoon before adding more. our dip is all put together here. And we have our crackers to go with it from Simple Mills. Simple Mills is a cool company because they care about where their ingredients come from and really have a mission or a goal of caring for the earth for the long term. And some of their ingredients even come from Minnesota, which is super fun, so close to home. So go ahead and plate up your crackers and dip and you're ready to go. I hope you had fun springing into the kitchen with me with these no-bake snacks and enjoy them. We love to see your pictures. Post them on Instagram or Facebook and tag us at Coburn's Grocery or at Cashwise Foods. And we really hope you enjoy your Earth Day on Saturday, April 22nd, and we'll see you next time.